of you want to do things right? To keep up with keeping your lives tight. Tight as in being right with the truth of true insight. Who of you want to do things right? Who of you want to truly succeed in attaining all in that which is your need? To be heard by the real answerer of all deeds, the true hero of all whom pleads. Who of you really want to bow down to the true King of Kings commanding the crown? To worship the one that ever rules alone, commanding everything of creation from the seat of its throne.
You know, and the Muslims used to, and I hate to say the Muslims, but it's just been, I ain't had no Christians running up to our office, talking, you know, looking to start trouble.
Right.
You know, but so many of them fools have come, you know, because they're so ignorant.
Right.
So many of them. They, you know, they've gone beyond smart. You know how a person could study so hard and go beyond smart to dumb again? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
They're going from dumb all the way to smart and beyond smart to dumb again. You know, dumb on the next level. You feel where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
And they believe in the books, but they don't believe in the true spirit. You know, they think that Islam can be worked out on the tongue.
Right.
When it has to be worked out by the soul and the spirit and the mental being, the heart. I mean, like the inner essence of your being. Muhammad himself said the greater war was the inner jihad, the inner holy war. What is the inner holy war? What's the inner jihad? The fight against your own self for doing wrong and doing man wrong and doing the world wrong, doing things of nature wrong. Ahezaah said to put us down here as a vicegerent for it, a representative of it. It gave us qualities of mind that will be over all the other creatures on earth. Therefore, we have responsibility to the earth. The same thing that Native Americans have been trying to tell the people. Even some of the Chinese trying to tell the people. We have a responsibility to the earth itself. But what have we done? We have stood back and watched the devil destroy nature. Destroy the things in nature, destroy the foods, destroy the animals, destroy the insect world, and Ahezaah, and even destroying outer space, and that which protects the earth. And now Ahezaah says, I'm going to destroy you through the four elements. And then what it did is it interpreted what was meant and what was said in the book of Revelation about the angels at the four corners of the earth. The four elements of the earth. I'm going to destroy you by the four elements of the earth. Right? And I'm going to destroy you by your own hands. And I'm going to turn all the creatures against you. And that's what you see going on. The microscopic organism, microscopic creatures turn against man. Everything is turned against man. You know? And that's the Lord's doing. And then what the ministers of religion say. When the wrath of the Lord is shown in the sign. That's not the God. That's not God. That's the devil. You's a damn lie. The ministers in the churches and the masjids and what have you talking about this wrath of the world is not from the Lord Most High. They are damn liars. They are servants of the devil. Every one of them that speak that false language, they serving the devil. And I stand here to testify that they are damn liars and they are servants of the devil, and they don't have to like what I say. You don't have to like what I say, because the fact of the matter of this whole thing is that no matter what I say, no matter what you think, no matter what anybody else say, what the Lord has said is coming to be, it's going to be, you see it being, and it's going to get worse, and you're going to, when you pass on into the next life, believe you me, you're going to be shocked. Even you good people going to be shocked and terrified when you see that Allah is real, the Lord of the throne, our men, is real. And when you realize that you will be alive, wide awake in your mind, and you will have to deal with the supreme being who created us and who will destroy us and everything that it desires to destroy in this world. And the bad part about it is that you're going to wish for death. You're going to wish for the evil ones. You're going to wish for the annihilation of your brain, of your mind. You're going to wish for the annihilation of your mind when you pass on from this life. And the Lord is not going to give it. That's why I said I will curse you and cause you to suffer for an eternity. And you're going to do that in your mind.
Word to the wise, the all-knowing one, the Lord Most High, give his message through his messenger. And what the Lord is giving here, man, is people opportunity and chance.
Yes, opportunity and
to
chance.
get advice,
Opportunity
to come back.
Chance.
I'm finding that people of religion, of all religions now, they either can believe in the then and the future, but they never want to deal in the present.
Right.
That's the main part I found people. When you start dressing what the Lord give us in this community, you start letting the people, I can't get what you say.
Yeah,
And unless it will come,
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that this is the time, this is the day.
Mm-hmm.
I know Revelation is true, but we're not living in that day. I'm like, yes, we are. You see the sign for yourself. I see the sign, but it's like I don't see the sign.
Mm-hmm.
I hear what you're saying, but I don't hear what you're saying. I got time.
Mm-hmm.
Time is of the essence, but time is not on your side. People think I'm gonna have time to get back to that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're being warned and called to something now, it's time for you to think about it.
Right.
Not tomorrow or the day after, because they made a movie like that the day after. When they show the sign of the Lord taking down the world through the elements again, through the sign of wrath.
I think that, well, no matter what take place, some of us gonna
survive.
You know, and then they got this thing going on with, well, you got all this evil, so you got to choose the better of the two evils. You know, when the Lord said, leave the evil alone. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's the only trick that the Lord always said, the less of two evil. Mm-hmm. So you got bad and badder, worse and worse. What's the deal? What about the Lord Most High and that of the devil? It gives everybody a choice. We talked about on our show previously before about the free will. Yeah. Oh, we don't have free will to choose. He said you can choose to be wrong. Mm-hmm. That's your choice. Right. Now, if someone's coming to you with the words of wisdom, the Lord's word, and it makes sense to you, it's only your duty to now to investigate. Mm-hmm. And we talk about investigation in this program all the time. Think for yourself. Don't let your ministers, your imams, your rabbis think for you anymore. It's time for you to stand up in them pulpits, in them places of worship, and stand up and look here. I'm challenging you now what the Lord says in my holy book. You better. Because he won't stand for you on the day of judgment. That's right. You'll be there alone. We've been taught that from the Lord's side for many years in the community. When you go before the throne of the Lord Most High of judgment, you there now with your family, your spouse, your children, you there by yourself. And you have to answer to the Lord for what you have done, or either obeying his commandments or disobeying his commandments. And your scales will be weighed by who to say, what's the one in Egyptian, they always in the Anubis.
That Allah says today, I am the balance of that which you will be judged by. Right. You know, and when Allah says that, when Ahezaah says that its messenger is the one that you will be judged by, and the balance of him, what it is talking about is Ahezaah has put something in our minds. Okay. The messenger's mind. Ahezaah has put something in my mind. And what it has put in my mind is the righteous way to be. Okay. The word that I bring down through this mind. And the people will be judged by this word that's in this mind. I am the balance of that which you will be judged by. Yeah. You see, now you got fools running around talking about, don't listen to him. You understand? You don't need him, man. He's not right. He's trying to get his own thing started. And Assalamu alaikum, brother. Yes, sir. How's everything? I see you running here late, but that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. But that's how I just wanted to get this out to the people. Sir. Because see, I was waiting for you, man, but my head was burning. I have so many things that be going on, and a lot of times people miss out on things that I have to say because we don't do it in a timely manner. The Lord is not waiting for me to just express all these things that I'm expressing. The Lord has a lot that is talking to me about. Right. It's just today, man, I woke up and I seen some things. And it got on my nerves, and the Lord said, get up and get it out, speak it. You know what I mean? And what we're talking about is how this world, the war of worlds, man, the war, the Lord and the devil is real, and the people don't want to look at it like it's real. You understand? They look at it like it's a fantasy, and they've chosen the devil, the things of this world, not realizing that they're choosing against the Lord Most High. They're choosing against their salvation. Like I had mentioned about a house. A house is a thing of status now, when really in reality a house for an individual, common individual, is a burden. It's nothing but a burden. And anything that you have to make sure you slave for something for someone else to keep this thing, that's a burden. If you don't pay your taxes, you're gonna lose your house, be thrown out. They don't care where you gotta go. You understand? No. They keep, and then you got somebody over you who sell you the property. You get the property, you know, you pay for the property, and then all of a sudden they raise the price. The earth ain't getting bigger, but the earth ain't getting richer. No. But they keep charging more for the property. You understand? The people can't see that. They think, oh well, that's just the way, man. Taxes to keep our government going, to keep our school system going. How many millions of dollars do they need for a school system that they only running on 100,000 maybe? You understand what I'm saying? The government is lining their pockets. And that's you understand? It's part of the diabolical gentrification. Move that poor man out and put the richer people in. See, they trying to take New Jersey. They're not just trying to take Newark. Right. They trying to take New Jersey and start from Newark and everything that's coming around Newark moving out. The gen want this place. And they know that it's called the New Jerusalem. Oh, they want this place. And I'm quite sure that they know about my presence. Oh yeah. You understand? And they know the effect, just like they knew about the ark, the power of the ark. Yeah. They know I'm the human ark. Yes. Today. You see, and another thing we talked about is how, you know, some of our people, man, you know, they think this thing is a joke, but the Jews is taking it seriously. Oh yeah. The Jinn taking it seriously.
I just bypassed the Jewish gentleman coming out of his residence right in the middle of the neighborhood. Oh yeah. He looked like he was kind of trying to be discreet about watching the roads, but you know, I just know him directly, but yeah, he was a
and this is an actual happening. It's an actual happening. When you can drop Newark down from nearly 500,000 people, 425,000 people, down to 175,000 and counting low, going low and low and lower. They're not finished tearing up these projects and all these, you know, strongholds of these people. But they've made the people so ignorant. They've made the people so foolish. It's not how people fall. Right. They got their dupes that's going around here wanting to tell us that it's our fault. It's your fault that you're not educated. Yeah. You can't blame the white man. You can't do it no more. Yeah. We blame you, leaders. We blame the leaders. We blame all those clown cartoonists, leaders that will not stand up to the enemy, those that put their houses and their money and their families and their jobs before the Lord Most High. I do not do any of those things, and you will not know me to do any of those things. If it means my family dying, losing a job, losing a house, losing myself, for the Lord Most High, that's what it is. You know, and we don't have leaders like that no more. No. You understand? Those who even those who stood behind Martin. And Martin was soft, but Martin was getting tired, you know? Bought him out. And now they can make a joke about it. Yeah, well, civil rights leaders got jobs. And even a lady in this city, $200,000 out of the hand of the president's wife. Huh? $200,000. Close down one castle and build up another one.
That's right.
Huh? And woman to woman. Yeah. No, not woman to man, not man to man. Woman to woman. Get a woman that left. I'm like, why would the President Bush wife come to New York and give somebody $250,000 or whatever they gave this lady? What is she doing so heavy? There's a game here, there's a trick here. Same lady, another one of them who won't answer you.
Well, it might be more like a symbol, like they're just trying to make a gesture to play with people's minds.
A symbol, a gesture. Come on. When have the devil ever given our people anything for the good of our people?
Yeah, that's the question, right?
You know, if you see me hugged up with the Caucasian in the United States government, you better run from me. You better run from me. I tell you that now. You better run. Because the devil ain't no friend to the Lord's man.
That's right.
The jinn is no friend to the Lord's man. If you hear about me going to the Pentagon and leading Salah, run from me. Because we know that the Pentagon was built up on not the 5-point star, but the pentagram. That's representative of the devil.
That's right.
And we know that that's where they make war and war plans and war designs and command war and evil for the United States of America from the Pentagon. So why is the Lord's man going to go on there and lead prayer for the Muslims?
Yes. Right.
That ain't the Lord's man.
The Lord's man is real. When the Lord's man is real, well, we got a world of people
that
follow that which isn't real.
No,
it's not real. You know, pretty words, eloquent speeches, all these people talk about and convincing the common people that they are the real and they're going to lead the people. But when they hear real words, Lord,
then they don't want to hear it. Just like you don't have me going around here with this junk, like well, don't write God, write G-D. Trying to imitate the Jews with the Y-H-W, not realizing that Moses said, "Be damned you. You don't even deserve to call the Lord's name."
Right.
Don't even call the Lord's name because the Jews are so bad. And then when Jesus came and said, "Allah has turned and made all things whole for you again," you can call the name of Yahuwah.
Yes. Right.
Or Huvah.
Right.
Or El-Ah. You can call the name of Huvah, El-Ah. And they refuse to do it. And they said, Jesus, forget Jesus. His mother was a whore, and and this, that, and the other, he's a bastard baby, and blah, 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 blah. That's what they say about Jesus.
Yes.
You understand? Oh, they ain't got quiet in this day and time, but that was their thing.
Except when they're trying to placate the Christians at this particular time.
Yeah.
Trying to negotiate with them and talk to them about their common business.
Yeah. So Allah says, Ahezaah, Huvah, Ha, Pataha, Amen. It says they refuse to call its name. That's how evil they are. And then they want to turn around and try to act like, oh, the name is so holy that we can't call it. What are you telling me? Never call my Lord's name in glory of it? Never glorify the name that it says it has? You think the Lord created creation to reflect itself so that it would not hear itself, its name being called by that which it created to reflect itself?
That's right.
They are the devil. They are servants of the devil who will not call the Lord's name.
Leaders of the religious communities, leaders of the society in general, that the common people
are not don't know about, is not aware of. See, you got figureheads and then you got figureheads.
Right.
You got the figureheads that you see and the figureheads that you don't see. And then you got the devil.
That's right.
You understand? And the ones that you don't see are the jinn.
Right.
Men. And those are people they want to play with you and make you think that the jinn is only the genie, the spirit of the devil. No, jinn is of men too. Men that are hidden power that control all these things that's going on. The devil got to work through man, just like the Lord works through man. The devil works through man.
Yes, sir.
And this man is the jinn. And all those dupes of the jinn that follow behind them blindly, man, without giving thought. Well, as long as the power says do this, then we do this. The power's that big. Not realizing that every single one of them that's got to go stand before the Lord Most High is going to stand there alone and have to address what they've done in this life. And the thing about it is the Lord put it so clearly that you are the book of your own self that will be open. And you are the book that will bear witness against you. And your very limbs will stand against you. Every atom of your being will show that the Lord is in control of each atom of your being, and it gives each atom of your being life and mind and a voice. And each atom of your being gonna bear witness for or against you in what you have taken that thing through in your lifetime in this realm. Because each atom of your being has spiritual bodies and ethereal bodies and a soul and everything, as well as you and your large part of your brain, which you think is only you.
Right.
So ultimately, these people of the jinn world, Lord, cannot believe in the judgment. They can't believe that they're going to face reality of the world.
See, this is the whole deal. Just like the Masons. They have you go through these levels of degrees, supposedly, of masonry. And when you get to the top degree, they tell you, look, Allah is really the Lord Most High.
Right.
But you serve the devil. And you have made a pact with us that you can't break.
Right.
And if you break it, we will kill you and your family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but by the time they get to that level, they got so many passageways open for them that they ain't even thinking about the Lord Most High.
Right.
It's safe to tell them that what position they've taken.
Yeah, they've already compromised.
They've already compromised, man. And the Lord states that you will have people like this in the world, but our people don't want to believe this. They look at, like I had a young lady that I spoke about some time ago. Mm-hmm. She came to me and she wanted to be helped and what have you, and she was, she was fond of me and our family. You understand? But as I went and I talked with a Muslim woman, she was a neighbor. As I talked with her, and she told me she believed everything I said. Right. Everything I said made sense. It was practical. It was right there. It was fact. It was right before your eyes. Right. And she married to a man who believes in the way of the African Americans today, Muslims, who believe that, Arabic is holy, Mecca is holy, not the spirit that the Lord sends down around it, but the place itself. Holy. See, we know the holy city is only holy when the Lord put his essence of holiness and his power of holiness in that city. We know that a man is only holy when the Lord put his essence and power and authority of holiness in that man and manifests through that man. That's the only thing make a man holy, is the Lord itself. And she said she believes, she bear witness, but everybody she knows going that way. And she said, I'm afraid. Everybody going this way. Everybody going, everybody with the Muslims in 4th Avenue and Bradford Place and this and, all over this vicinity. Yeah. And I said, when the Lord destroyed the world at one time with Noah, most of the people was with all the people too.
That's right.
You need to think about that. Because in the end, which is Allah, Ahezaah is the beginning and the end. So at the end, where you will come back to your beginning, you're going to have to stand there alone, not with all them people.
That's right.
You're going to be alone. And you know what? You know how you be doing good at one time, and then things fall and you doing so bad. You don't be thinking about how good you felt before, do you? You be thinking about how miserable you are at that particular time.
Right.
Yesterday don't matter no more, man.
Right.
I can hit the pick 6, man, or lotto millions, billions, right? Happy like that, right? Oh, celebrating, call the family, man. Get a bus. We're going to take a bus ride to down south and get with the rest of the family. We're going to do it up. And then a plane fall out of the sky and hit the doggone bus. And the only thing left of me is my head. I'm paralyzed from the neck down. What do $1 billion mean to me now? Right. It means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord says to us that it says for us to seek the good of this life and the next.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Lord said that, every time it said that together in a sentence in the Holy Quran. It said it in a sentence. Seek the good of this life and the next.
Right.
Meaning that good was in this life and it's in the next. Now, what could possibly be in this life and in the life of the spirit realm? Right. What could possibly be good that's here and there? It can't be my house. Can't be my money. Nope. Can't be my wife and children. Nope. Can't be my masjid. Can't be my car. It can't be nothing that I can think of in this world except Allah, except the Creator, except Al-Qanun.
That's right.
Ahezaah, man.
That's right.
That's the only thing that's good in this life and the next. But look what the devil did. The devil purposely called things goods.
Yeah. Sure enough did.
Yeah. Material things, goods. Right. So that it can confuse you and fool you again as a people, to take you to hell.
Now, the funny thing about that is that all that you're saying here now in this program, It is not the common people that hate you, but the doers of evil know that you're saying the truth. That's where the difference coming at. They say, wait a minute. That's why they know you are the messenger. When you sit down in the library and comment, they know that's true. Yes, and they've been going through the books, selling material, presenting to the people that the people, again, sleeping again, don't know, but they say, we got to keep them pacified. And we get them to
put enough out there so when he more here, they say, oh, he got that from the TV. He got that from
exactly.
Nah, we had a special on that. You know, they saying things now about Jesus they would never say before. They saying things about history, man, and people that they would never say before. You know? I mean, you know.
It sounds like it's a... When we talk about the common people, right now there's a change in the generation. We have a common people now who are more disconnected, less read, actually less thinking.
Oh yeah.
Previous.
Oh yeah, because they have replaced man with machine, man with computer. You don't have to think as much no more. You don't have to add. You understand? You know, I mean, believe me. To deal with mathematics, you're dealing with the laws of the universe. You're dealing with the laws of the Lord. The Lord Allaah, Allah, Ahezaah, man, is pi.
Yes, it is.
Pi is Allah, the incomparable mathematical master of numbers. And it called itself A.H.A.D, which Ta is perfect. The perfect mathematical creator. That's where Einstein, whoever gets pi equals square or whatever, is that am I calling the right name?
Einstein, the theory of relativity, E equals mc squared.
That's where he get that from. Part of the secret, part of the sealed up language that they've hidden from people. But they'll put on Stargate, and make you think that it's some crazy language or it's a fantasy and it's something that you're not to believe. And the God, Amen, and Ra and Ray, and you know, they're just, you know, fantasy, they're myths, you know. These are the names that Allah used at different times with different people, and they all had a meaning that led back to the center of being, which is the reality, the beginning and the end of all things. You understand what I'm saying? And the Muslims, the Arabs, who are deep into the information, like you say, the jinn know, the jinn Arab.
Oh yeah.
They know. They know. They got Amen written in the Holy Quran, and they got Ra written in the Holy Quran. They got Ta and Ha written in the Holy Quran. They got Qaf, they got Aleph, they got all that written in the Holy Quran, but they will not address it.
Yes.
They got Noon written in the Holy Quran, which they address less than anything. As a matter of fact, they purposely turn away from it.
Yes, the Noon, yes.
And then the Muslims, you know, who want to say, I'm a fantasy, I'm the furthest thing from truth. Let me tell you, Muslim brothers, I don't know no Arabic, but I got all this information, don't I? Prove me wrong. That's all I can say.
That's true.
Prove me wrong. Before you come talking about cutting somebody's head off, killing somebody, stopping the Lord's man from talking, prove me wrong and I will shut up. I promise you. Prove me wrong and I will shut up. Christians, prove me wrong. I'll shut up.
They won't do it though, because them Arab jinn and the one that even touched across the land when you sent the complete essence over to them.
Oh yeah.
Connecting who and Allah as the Lord. They said once that came to them,
they said, hey, how do you know that?
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
Never challenge came back after that.
Never.
Matter of fact, the
I respect the Jews because they stand back and they don't mess with me. They say, no, don't mess with me.
I guess we'll do it in the next show.
Yeah.
Time is getting close, but I thank y'all for tuning in and coming to our house again of the Lord Most High. Amen Ra, Fatah, Aleph Amen. And may the Lord Most High bless you what you heard this evening to investigate and look into. This has been an I.H.A.D moment, the calm before the storm. May He bless you.
Have a good night. Want to do things right, to keep up with keeping your lives tight as in being right with the truth of true insight. Who of you want to do things right? Who of you want to truly succeed?